channel. This is the look I decided to create for you. I thought it'd be fun to wear a red lip for Thanksgiving. And I thought it'd be fun to wear some kind of foiled or pigmented eyeshadow since I haven't done that. I've mostly been using kind of more matte eyeshadows to create my makeup looks. So I thought this would be fun to kind of add a little bit more sparkle and glam to our not so everyday makeup looks. But if you guys like this look, please stay tuned. So I'm gonna first start by moisturizing my face. This is MAC's Strobe Cream. I absolutely love this stuff because it really hydrates your skin. And I also love that it adds just a little bit of sparkle to your face. It does kind of go away with foundation, so if you really want that sparkle to show on your face, you can definitely mix this in with your foundation instead of applying it as a primer. Next, I'm going to just quickly fill in my eyebrows. I'm just going to outline them and then gently fill them in on the corners or edges of my eyebrow. I don't need them to be super dark for this look, so I'm just going to be light-handed. And to prime my eyelids, I am going to use MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC35. And I'm just going to use a MAC 287 Duo Fiber brush to prime my eyelids as well as sculpt out my eyebrows. And for the first color in our crease, I am going to use MAC's Bamboo eyeshadow. And I'm just going to generously apply this all over our crease. And I'm just using a Morphe M412 brush, and this is equivalent to a MAC 224 brush. Next, I'm going to start building our outer crease color. This is MAC's Embark eyeshadow. It's kind of a purpley brown eyeshadow, but I really liked the chocolate undertones that this had. And I'm just going to take a MAC 213 brush and start packing this onto the outer corner. Packing this color on using patting motions between the outer edges of my eye, moving towards the center of my crease. Then I'm going to take a clean MAC 286 brush and start buffing out that Embark eyeshadow. Once those lines are buffed out, I go back in and load up my brush with that Embark eyeshadow one more time and start building this color up towards my brow bone. Once you feel like the crease color is as dark as you want it, we're going to add on our lid color using MAC's Tan Pigment. So you just need a little bit of this product on your brush at a time, and then I'm going to spray some Fix Plus just to give it that extra foiled effect. And then I want to first apply the pigment to the inner corner of my eye because that's where I want most of the pigment to be. And then I can start working my way out towards the corner using patting motions. Just make sure you keep this away from your crease because we want to keep our crease dark with that Embark eyeshadow. You only want to apply this pigment to about halfway to your eyelid, maybe 3/4 of the way. We just want to make sure the outer corner of our eye stays dark. Then I'm going to take that Embark eyeshadow again with a clean MAC 213 flat brush and darken up the outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to darken up a portion of that crease as well. So I suggest not bringing the Embark eyeshadow up too far up into the crease unless you really want this to be more of a smoked out eyeshadow look. I am going to take kind of a more matte color under our brow bone and soften that edge up anyway, so I don't mind bringing it up a little bit too much, but that is something to think about when you are recreating this look. To soften up the crease color just a little bit, I am going to take MAC's Orb Eyeshadow And I'm going to use that same MAC 286 brush. I'm just going to brush this right underneath my brow bone, and I'm going to start softening up that Embark eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to create my winged liner. I am completely out of MAC's Black Track, so you can use that instead of this Kat Von D gel liner in Trooper. My liner ended up being completely out, so I'm just going to finish off my liner look using Maybelline's gel liner and a Makeup Geek bent liner brush. Just to make that winged liner as crisp as possible, I am just going to use a clean Q-tip to clean it up. And now I'm just going to curl my lashes and add some mascara. And the mascara I'm using today is MAC's Oculash Optimum Black Mascara. And then on top of that, I like to add MAC's Hot and Naughty Lash. For my foundation today, I'm going to use a MAC's Face and Body. I am in the color N5. I'm going to vigorously shake this puppy since I haven't used it in a while. And I'm just going to apply a couple dots to my face. And then blend it in using my Real Techniques, I guess makeup sponge. I am testing out this Real Techniques sponge this week. So far, I absolutely love this, and I definitely want to do a comparison video between this sponge and the Beauty Blender. So that should be coming out soon. Then I'm going to take that leftover MAC Pro Longwear Concealer that we used earlier in the NW35, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes to add a little bit more coverage. Now for this step, if you want to add a highlighter at this point, you can. And I'm just going to start by blending this in using my finger, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the sharp edge of the sponge. Add a little bit of contour, so I'm going to take MAC's Cream Color Base in Mid-Tone Sepia, and I'm going to use a MAC 159 brush to apply this to my face. Now since this color is very pigmented, before I apply this to my face, I'm going to dab a little bit off onto my hand just to shear out the amount of product that is on my brush. I'm going to add a little bit to my forehead since I am wearing my hair up. And a little bit to my jawbone. Now if you want, you can use this brush to blend it in, but the contour on my jawline and on my forehead. When you blend this into your forehead, really make sure you're getting this into the hairline. You don't want to see patches of your kind of normal skin tone on your head, or else it would just, of course, not look blended in, and we want everything to look seamless. And since I want this contour to be very subtle and not too thick, I am just going to blend it in with my Real Techniques sponge. Kind of using upward motions to blend this in. Now, as you can see, this blends in really well into your skin, but it just kind of goes away. So if you want this to be very sharp and crisp, then don't blend it in as much. Now I'm just going to set my foundation using a powder foundation. To set my under eye highlight using these two colors, which are Max Emphasize and Accentuate. So I'm going to use a MAC 129 brush to apply this underneath my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin. This will just bring some subtle light to our face. Next, I'm going to just darken up my contour with some contouring powder. Again, really making sure to blend in that contour color into our hairline on our forehead. And for my blush, I am going to take MAC's blush in Cantelope. And I'm just going to use a MAC tapered brush to dust this onto the apples of my cheeks. And I'm just going to blend this blush gently in with the edges of my contours, just so there are no harsh lines. And then just to add a little bit of shimmer on top of that, I am going to take MAC's Springsheen. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of highlight, and this is MAC's Soft and Gentle. This is just going to go right on top of my cheekbone, right where the light naturally hits my face. I'm going to add a little bit just to the top of my brow, and just to the tip of my nose, and to the top part of my lip. And for the last step, the lips. This is probably one of my favorite parts because oh no, totally just came out. All right, still good. Because my lips is probably my favorite part of this look. I am going to use MAC's Prep and Prime for lips, and it just almost applies just like Vaseline, really, but I like using this when I use a lip pencil because I feel like it kind of creates kind of a barrier from your creases. It's basically like a Smashbox Photo Ready primer, that kind of very silicone thing. This doesn't taste like, or doesn't feel like silicone, but it is just very smooth and kind of fills in the cracks, so to make your lips nice and smooth and ready for your lip pencil. And for this look, I am going to use a MAC's Red Cheery Lip Pencil. And I'm just going to outline my lips with this, and once I get more towards the center of my lips, just kind of go on top of my lip. This will just create the illusion that my lips are bigger. And obviously, if you don't want that, you can skip that step. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my bottom lip. Follow the natural line. And then once I get to the center, I'm just going to overextend that line. And then we're just going to fill in our lips. Now, if you like this look just the way it is, you can definitely leave your lips just like this, but I always like using a pencil as a base when I am applying or using darker, more vibrant lipsticks. So I am going to apply MAC's Relentlessly Red Lipstick on top of this, and this is a matte color, and I love it because it's kind of more of a pinky flamingo, maybe red. Alright everybody, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I'm sorry I don't have any earrings on or any jewelry on, but I am kind of filming this right before I go to work, so I'm just trying to hurry up and finish this look so I can get this to you guys tonight. But I absolutely love this look. It turned out better than I thought. I try and do all these looks kind of on the fly. I'll get like one eyeshadow or an idea and then I just kind of go from there. So none of this is really prepared, so I like to kind of create as I go, I guess. So I hope you guys like this look, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button so you stay up to date on all of the new makeup tutorials and product reviews that I have coming out. And don't forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and I am so thankful for all of you guys who have subscribed to my channel and have kind of grown with me over the years. I feel like I am learning so much, and it's just because of you guys, and I really want to teach you guys that makeup actually isn't that scary. So I hope my videos do that for you, and if they do, please leave some comments down below, or if there are any other suggestions or any other makeup looks that you guys want to see, since Christmas and the rest of the holidays are coming, I'd be happy to do those for you. Thanks you guys again for watching and spending the time with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Don't forget to follow me.